Welcome back, folks. Let's replay Lords of Magic, the Special Edition. And when last we left off, this unit is the one that's selected when you load the game now, because this one is at the very top of my list of units. That will not be the case when this unit of horsemen join up with Baldwin, which we're going to be doing in 4 turns. So, let us move and make headway towards getting to the City of Accord. And find Lord River Surge along the way. Well, it would seem like Water really are mobilizing all their forces for some big operation. Are they going to go and attack Death? They may be going to attack Death. That horseman seems to be heading in that direction. This is owned by Water. And that is owned by Water. Oh, they're definitely trying to go and have at thee with Death. And that is kind of concerning, because I'm not sure if the AI is able to take out Balkoth. If they can't, that means we could lose one of our allies. But with that said, I have a plan. If I move my hound over to here, and the Lord of Water falls, we can then have the hound go into the city once the marauders have left it, and we can claim that city as our own. We may have lost an ally, but at least we will be able to fill in the void that River Surge's death will leave behind. Meanwhile, Minera is level 3, and we are working towards saving up resources to get Discord to level 3. That's really not going to take very long.
I have a plan.
Radigan's plan is to train the people here, and that has been accomplished. 1,531 experience. The rangers we can hire here are now level 5. The crossbowmen are now level 3. That is really impressive. And it seems like Aethelstan is also done here. The paladins are now level 3, the footmen are nearly level 3, and the knights are almost halfway to level 3. As for Dehewint here, Dehewint still has a little bit more work to do, so we'll leave Dehewint to keep training. I am thinking about maybe taking on that statue. We may not have time to do that because it seems like Fire are doing something up north. There is one small force here, and where there's a small force, as we're seeing with River Surge, there are lots more scattered about, trying to achieve the same thing, which could very well be taking the City of Air. If that happens and they manage to hold it, we're going to be sending our forces up there to take the city as our own. But that's not going to be for a few turns, so let us get everyone moving and end the turn. Fire are going to disappear, likely heading up north. An Arkan Watchtower. That would seem like life want a few of our forces, and that's no bad thing. You've moved down there, Death are making their moves, and we have completed research on Minor Fate. And there is a wizard here. We're going to be taking care of you, but first, let us switch to a more combat-orientated spell. By calling out to the greater spirits, the shamans sometimes summon what they call the Hand of Fate. This powerful entity is a spirit with whom all shamans try their best to cultivate favour. If the shaman is in the hand's favour, she will deal their enemy a powerful blow. If the shaman is out of favour or has asked too often for aid, the spirit is liable to smite her instead. This is a spell that can either utterly obliterate enemies or utterly obliterate you. It'll take a fortnight and 6 days, that's fine. We want you to go over to here, just to see. Nope, there's nobody else. Seems like it's just you, so let us have at thee with you and gain a little bit of experience. The people of Fire feel a deep hostility towards you. Koli, our lord, will obliterate you. Not before we obliterate you, however. The terrain is favourable, we have lots and lots of units, which we can use to have at thee with you, and while you are a wizard that has an impressive attack score, 11, that defense of 1 is kind of rubbish. The only way it could be worse is if it was a defense of 0, and I'm not even sure if that is possible in this game. You have 5 mana, which means that you're not going to be casting many spells, and you're likely going to fall in a few strikes. And 3 strikes, and you're gone. We gain a little bit of spoils, a tiny bit of experience, and we're going to have to rest and recuperate in this hideout here. All in all, that went pretty well. Now, you're going to have to be replaced by somebody a lot more capable eventually, but this place is pretty safe with FIFA here, so that is a minor concern. Just having a look about to see if there are any enemies to worry about. There aren't. I'm going to move you. You're actually getting pretty close.
Orders, my lord.
And I want to have a look at what kind of army you have. Greetings. We welcome this meeting. We have entered the Order region in peace, and would parley with the court of Lord Bradigan, friend of the water people. I would wish to parley as well. Your forces are pretty impressive. You have some high-level ranged units. Your melee units leave a little bit to be desired, though your champions aren't too bad. I think you'll do pretty well if you decide to attack the forces of death, though you do want to pace yourself. I'll give you a few resources just to improve our relations. And this will indeed improve our relations, so we will hand it over. We're not going to miss it. It's only going to take a few turns to get more. Now, nothing's happening up here that I can see. Nope, nothing's happening there at all. And I just want to see if you have a little bit of movement still to do. That's fine. We'll have you continue to move up there. And you are... I'm completely heading the wrong way to find this. Nothing's happening over there right now. And at some point I'll find where the... there it is, over there. Need to go to here, and fortunately when you zoom in it focuses on your capital again, and I can then just head this way. There's nothing happening over here either, which is good. It's all nice and calm. I wonder what Balkoth is doing. I really wonder what Balkoth is up to. Also, you've temporarily joined up with that giant kraken. I don't think this is a party composition that is going to last, what with the kraken goes over water and the rest of the army doesn't. Now, you have finished here, so let us get 3 wizards. We have new wizards to replace Eldrick and Aethelward, who are now going to go on an adventure! The only way that you can truly improve your magic is to go out and explore. To replace them, we have Eardrick, we have Benedict, and we have Erasmus. You're going to go into here, and you are going to finish this spell in a fortnight, because there's a lot of you. Through proper summoning rituals and a significant expenditure of will, a mage can capture the spirit of a dead warrior. Through further focusing and concentration, the spirit can be made to manifest on the physical plane. This manifestation may then be armed with weapons of astral force and etherically controlled to fight for the summoner. From Eardrick's Treatise, the Magi at War. This is a pretty good spell, 124 man days. We can leave you to research that while we go and team up again and make our way over to here. I really want to take this statue, and I may show off the auto-calculate to show how it works out which units win and which units fall. People are moving, as is anticipated, considering the sheer amount of water forces that are travelling about. It's going to take you a turn to get there still. You're getting even closer. We could potentially get there with Forced March, but I want to keep all of your magic. I don't know if the amount of mana the wizards have is used to determine... Ooh, that's now switched to fire. That's now switched to fire. Okay. We may be diverting pretty soon after taking that statue. Also, there is a thief there.
I stand
and
ready.
There is a unit of rock throwers. And by unit, I mean 1. We're not going to parley, we are just here to obliterate. And it's not going to take that much to obliterate you, that's for sure. You are just one person, you do admittedly have a lot of attack.
I'll cleave them.
And you're going to try and run. This is not surprising, you don't stand a chance. The champions don't tend to run unless they're really heavily outnumbered. The normal units, though, they do run. Tiny bit of experience. Now, can we get to you? We can get to you. If my spying days are over, at least they will end with honor. My guild has many more like me, and my people loathe you. What level are you? You are level... You're level 5, and you are going to run to there. Okay, you're going to run to there. So what we want to do is we want to get some of these units over to here, so that running away is a little bit trickier. I want to get all of you over to here.
I shan't be hurt.
And you're just disappearing right...
I move until my tiger.
Are you
Take me
moving
there.
forward? That is a very interesting strategy there.
Fight.
That's very interesting. You wish to move forward and have at thee? That's really not going to end well for you. And end well for you it did not. Also, we just got some pretty cool stuff out of this. Whoa! What did you have? Well, you have these. Any champion who drinks this potion will regain 12 mana. That's fine. Crystal Might. Only Earth Mages can use this artifact, which imparts +3 mana, 1,000 experience, and 2 crystals per level of the wielder. Wow! And Dragon Scale Armor. Air and Fire Warriors gain +3 armor, 50% resistant to water magic, and 75% fire resistance. If the armor is worn by a fire unit, striking enemies have a 50% chance of being struck with a fire dart. That thing is something that we need to get over to our Earth Wizard. So, let us actually get a Huntress.
We are willing
and
to teach,
we're going to move you over to here.
I'm
Actually going to move you to there. Move you to here. Just have you join this unit here. There we go. And I want to hand you this artifact. Just hold on to that for me. And you're going on a mission.
We are ready.
You are, there we go. You are going to head up here. You are going to be stealthed. I don't want people to see you. And you are going to very sneakily head up to Minera. It's only going to take you 3 turns. We need that artifact to get over to our wizard there. That is a fantastic artifact, and that is why you want to take out the units of death when you can. You have a plan. That plan can wait for 1 turn. And how is your movement doing? You're practically there. I'm just going to have you stay here for the time being. No reason to move you about. There isn't that much left of lands to explore anyway. What about up here? There's a fair bit here, though. It's actually not too far away from where my other scout is. And apart from that, not a huge amount to do, except wait. And wait we shall. Fire are making their move. Life are making their move. This still is being held by fire. Water are moving lots of units. That's not surprising. Death are making their move. Now it's our turn. 26 followers. Right, we have things to do.
Sire.
First things first, we are going to assign our 11 followers here. I want them to go in the tavern, and I want them to go in the temple. That resource gain, it is ridiculous. Next, I want to go to Minera.
Ready and waiting.
You have 3 wizards there, that's fine. Just thought I'd double check. And I want to assign... Let's see, what do we want to do? I think the temple here. We want this to catch up. And then some more to the market. Finally, I want to have a look here. We actually want to unassign some people and trade some fame.
We have heard the tales of your success. All barbarians will fight to drink the blood of your victories.
Marvellous. 200 fame, 100 gold. We will then upgrade this city. Now it is far better defended, and we'll get even more followers from now on. I like that.
You order, I
I'm going to put you here for now. There is a life unit right there. Oh yes, also need you to join up as well. That I do. Gonna switch you to there, switch you to there. Perfect. Now, we'll head away from there. Also, we need to move you.
What shall I do?
Foxtail, you move really quickly. Also, being just level 4, 9 attack and 6 defense, also very impressive. Now,
What's the plan?
you. Also, moving you.
We're ready.
Still going to take you a turn, fair enough.
I have a plan.
We're going to save here. We're also going to swap things around, because I don't know why they ended up in that order. We're going to save, and we're going to show off what happens if you auto-calculate. So we're going to go to this. It's level 6. The Arkan people wish they could make the pilgrimage to this statue as they did in days of yore, before a company of unsettled fiends made the journey too dangerous. Auto-calculate. And we won! And my, am I glad that I auto-calculated, because that unit right there, that's a dragon. Dragons have a lot of health, a lot of attack and armor, and they have a substantially powerful ranged attack. We gained a level for Bradigan, Aethelstan, and Dehewint. We also gained a level for this unit here, a fair amount of spoils, and the Feather Chainmail. And we're going to get 1 fame per day, so long as we hold that.
Your
So
victories
you know what?
are an inspiration
Let's get a
to us.
hound to make
Perhaps
sure that
we can aid you with our
keep
knowledge
that.
of stealth and cunning.
Let's have a look at this item that we got. Also, some of our units got pretty close to being defeated, but pretty close is not close enough. Air and Fire Warriors gain +3 armor and 50% earth resistance. Air Warriors also get +2 dexterity, +2 overland movement, and 33% resistance versus other faiths. That is really good. That is really good, and nothing we can do with any of them. We'll hold on to that for now. Who knows? We may be getting Air Warriors in the near future once we have to take this back. We may very well have to take this back. Can we move anymore? We don't want to move anymore. We want to stay put. Also, did that consume? That did not consume much of your mana. It only consumed 1 point. Well, first aid. Just so that we can gain a little bit of
My lord
healing when we
calls.
don't move. We'll have you keep exploring. And this is when we find some marauders that have at thee with you and it doesn't end well. You're nearly there. You are up here, and you can do some more movement. Might as well have you move. Not a lot here, but it pays to have this tiny bit of the map explored. Then again, I could have just sent one of my units from here,
Ready.
but I decided not to. You're nearly there, actually. We could have you
Armed and ready.
meet our champion partway there. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Now let us end the turn. Fire on the move. Are they on the move around here? The Lord of Life has taken the Great Life Temple back. Oh, they are intent on sending little units to attack around here. Well, you can keep doing that. I don't mind the experience and the tiny quantities of fame. That I do not. Death are doing what death do. We've completed research on Detect Air. There are no other general spells to research. Research will continue
Ready and
with
waiting.
Entanglement.
If you can't find the spell you're looking for, we can create it.
Since we be friends of the Earth be friends with us. That means all the creepy crawlies, the vines, and the undergrowth answer to us. It's always a good laugh when you call out to them and make them swarm up to grab someone's legs, making sure they stay in one place. 13 days. Having 3 wizards working to study spells is
stand ready.
fantastic. Right, let's get Foxtail over to here.
Here, here.
And you over to here. We want to make the exchange. How much is 1,000 experience? I'll tell you how much it is. Brings you to level 4 immediately. That is very impressive.
You order, I
We'll have
obey.
you go over here,
Armed and ready.
have you regroup, and then we will make our way back. Also, this messes up the order of the units. That's fine. I actually want to... really need to resort this whole thing now. So, you like that, you like that. Much better. Make your way over to there, and you really are intent on
What shall
going
I
over to the
do?
forces of death. Well, I wish you luck with that. I wouldn't be doing it, mainly because I don't rate my chances. But maybe you'll succeed where I fail. Have you move quickly there.
My
You
spells
have some
are
more
yours
movement
to
to
command.
make. Doesn't appear to be anything over here of any particular interest.
I'm ready.
And we're going to have to make some tracks if we're going to get to this city. We're going to have to move pretty quickly. If nothing else, there may be a few errant fire forces that we can take out along the way. And so, folks, when we come back, once again, the city of Atmos has fallen to an army. This time, to the forces of fire. There are quite a few forces of water in our lands. I do not mind this. And there are quite a few
Ready.
fire units that are here. You know what? Let's actually deal with these quickly. We might as well make sure that they can't do anything while they're here. We'll have... Actually, I've got these the wrong way around, don't I? Yes, I do. It doesn't matter. We can sort that out after we take care of this unit. You're going to predictably try and run, but again, the terrain is favourable. Also, the infantry are pretty fast in this army. I forgot how quick they are. I think we lost a horseman there, but we have one, and we can't deal with you right now. That's a shame.
You order,
I want
I
to
obey.
swap these around. Like so. Brilliant. And so, when we come back, dealing with them and seeing if we can give the forces of life a helping hand at Atmos. If nothing else, it's a little bit of experience for our units. Also, want to move you into there. That auto-calculate, oh my.
What's the
Sometimes it goes, hey, it's level 6. Why is it level 6? Because it's got loads of low-level units, but the dragon, or the legendary creature, kind of tips the scales in the direction of, oh dear. So glad I auto-calculated. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.